lay quietly in his bed. He did not rustle the sheets. He breathed slowly and silently. He was listening for a sound Fred had told him he'd never hear, the ringing bells of Santa's sleigh.
There's no Santa. I believe he's wrong. Late that night, I did hear sound, though not of ringing bells. From outside came the sounds of hissing steam and squeaking metal. I looked through my window and saw a train standing perfectly still in front of my house.
The train was wrapped in an apron of steam, smoked like politely around it. A conductor stood at one of the open doors of the car. He took a large pocket watch from his vest and looked up at the boy's window. The boy put on his slippers and robe. He tiptoed downstairs and out the door.
All aboard? Well, are you coming?
Where?
Right to the North Pole, of course. This is the Polar Express.
The boy took the conductor's outstretched hand and pulled them aboard.
The train was filled with advertising and all the peons. They sing Christmas songs and eat candy. They drink hot cocoa ice flaked with sugar bars. Alternate lights of the towns and cities. Flick silent distance as the Polar Express raced north away.
Soon there were no more lights to be seen as they traveled through the cold, dark forest where the lean wolves roamed and the white-tailed deer rattled from the train as it thundered through the quiet woods.
They climbed mountains so high, it seemed as if they would scrape the moon. But the Polar Express never slowed down. Faster and faster, we ran rolling over peaks and through valleys like a car on a roller coaster.
The plains turned into hills, the hills to snow-covered plains. They crossed a barren desert of ice. The great polar ice caps lights appeared in the distance. They looked like a light of a strange ocean line standing in a frozen sea. There's the North Pole. The North Pole, it was a huge city standing alone on top of the world, filled with factories where Christmas toys were made. At first they saw no elves.
They're gathering in the city. That is where Santa will give the first gift of Christmas.
Who receives the first gift?
He will choose one of you.
Look, the elves!
Outside there were hundreds of bells as the train drew closer to the center of the North Pole. It slowed to a crawl, so crowded were the streets with Santa's helpers. When the Polar Express could go no further, it stopped and the conductor led the boy and the other children outside.
The boy and the children pressed through the crowd to a large open circle. In front of them stood Santa's sleigh. The reindeers were excited. They pranced and paced, ringing the silver bells that hung from their harnesses. It was a magical sound, like nothing the little boy had ever heard. Across the circle, the elves moved apart and Santa Claus appeared. The elves cheered widely. They marched over to us, pointing to the little boy, said,
Let's have this fellow here. Now, what would you like for Christmas? I knew I can have any gift I can imagine, but the thing I wanted most for Christmas was not inside Santa's giant bag. What I wanted more than anything was one silver bell from Santa's sleigh. When I asked, Santa smiled. Then he gave me a hug. As he stood holding the bell high above him, he called out, The first gift of Christmas.
Yay!
A clock struck midnight and Santa handed the bell to the boy. He put it in his bathrobe pocket. The conductor helped him down from the sleigh. He shouted out the reindeer's name and cracked his whip. His team charged forward and climbed into the air. Santa circled once above the children and disappeared in the cold, dark polar sky.
As soon as we were back inside the Polar Express, the other children asked to see the bell. I reached into my pocket, but the only thing I felt was a hole.
Aww.
I had lots of silver bells from Santa's sleigh.
Let's hurry outside and look for it.
But the train had already started moving. They were on the way home.
It broke my heart to lose the bell. When the train reached my house, I sadly left the other children. I stood at my door and waved goodbye.
Merry Christmas! The Polar Express lay out in loud blast from his whistle and speed away.
On Christmas morning, my little sister Sarah and I opened our present. It looked as if everything had been unwrapped. Sarah found one last box behind the tree. It had my name on it. Inside was the silver bell. There was a note. Found this on the seat of my sleigh. Fix that hole in your pocket. Signed, Mr. C. I shook the bell. It made the most beautiful sound my sister and I had ever heard.
Well, that's too bad.
Yes, it's broken. When I had shaken the bell, my parents had not heard a sound. At one time, most of my friends could hear the bell, but as years passed, it fell silent for all of them. Even Sarah found one Christmas that she could no longer hear its sweet sound. Though I've grown old, the bell still rings for me as it does for all those who truly believe.